When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team of the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Kentucky's offense will get first crack at it here. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is in the air on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So Vanderbilt's offense will go to work for the first time. Using his legs, it's Roach. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Knowles. Completes it in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And that is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. catch in the middle. It's Smith. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Commodores headed quickly to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Doors! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Knowles. Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Knowles. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Knowles. Unloads it left. He's got it. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Power football with the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And in that goal line situation, awesome job by the tight end, winning his one-on-one battle, making an easy target for his QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today.
Wants to throw on first down.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line is set on 3rd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use the score to cut into this lead. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Skips away from pressure. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Knowles. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. second down, he'll throw it. Wideout trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Good right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
Well, they were able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself. Makes a pass to Marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Dropping back, it's Knowles. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive charge.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Using the quick game. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They were rolling with the option, and the quarterback kept it, but he couldn't hang on to the football.
I'm impressed with this defense. They are locked in and defending the option right now. Guys are playing assignment football, and they're just doing a great job with their eye discipline. They saw the QB pull that ball. They knew exactly who had it. They got to him and created the turnover.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense coming up big there. And the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wants to throw. It's Knowles. Right down the middle. Finds space on the right. Strong, firm tackle. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Off play action on first down. Got his man on the right. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Gets it out fast. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Pulls it in. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Looking to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. They're going to go ahead and go for two here and try to make it a field goal game. Looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires left. Zips it out to his man. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the back. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Dropping back, it's Knowles. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The short hands, it's Roach. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got his man across the middle. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Tackled there by the defense. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Quick handoff. Turning it on! And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Quick release by the QB. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And the Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Can't make the play on the interception, and, man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. They finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Knowles. Finds the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Complete in the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Roach.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Handoff to the single running back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Leaves it with the running back. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Gives it on the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Play action play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Knowles. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snags it inside the 20. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the 1st down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown Vanderbilt. Quick strike through the air for the score. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he added the extra point.
Kentucky, 16.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Soft spot in the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Thanks to grab. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Just keep slinging it. It's complete.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Takes a snap, wants to throw. This is caught for the way touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Alabama. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.